Hi friends, welcome to my video today. I am going to share with you 6 crescent roll appetizers. I love using crescent roll dough in appetizers. They all turn out so good. Super easy also, and huge crowd pleasers. So if you have a function to go to and you need to bring an appetizer, you are gonna love these 6 options. They are so good. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new. I love sharing my easy recipes with you. I share multiple videos a week, so make sure you check them out. All right, let me share with you these 6 quick, easy, crowd-pleasing crescent roll appetizers. So this is going to be a jalapeno popper crescent roll pinwheel. It is absolutely delicious. I have some diced jalapenos along with my whipped cream cheese. I'm going to add in some bacon crumbles. I love this big bag of bacon crumbles from Costco, or you can cook up your own bacon. I'm using 1/4 cup. I have some shredded cheddar cheese, 1/4 cup of the shredded cheddar cheese, and I'm just going to mix this all together. This is such a good filling, and it goes so good in this crescent roll dough to make these pinwheels. So I'm using a dough sheet. You can use a crescent roll dough sheet, or you can use regular crescent rolls and then pinch the seams together to make it a nice solid sheet. This one does have a little hole in it, so I'll just pinch it together to make this a nice solid sheet. So just roll it out, flatten it out, and then I'm going to add this delicious mixture to the center of this crescent roll dough. I do like to chill this before I cut it to cook it. You can chill it in the refrigerator. You can put it in the freezer for about 2 to 3 hours, and it makes cutting this really a lot easier. So roll this up nice and tight, and then I'm going to chill this for about 2 to 3 hours, either the refrigerator or the freezer. So I am going to cut these into some small pieces and just use just a nice sharp knife, and it just cuts really great. So if you cut it and it's not on a perfect circle, that is okay. Once you have these on the cookie sheet, they will, when they cook, they will just kind of turn themselves into a nice round circle. So you don't have to worry too much about these being perfectly circles right now. So I'm adding this to my baking mat lined cookie sheet. My oven is preheated to 375 degrees, and I'm going to bake these in the oven for about 11 to 13 minutes. So good. This is going to be a taco cup crescent roll, and it is a huge hit. I always am asked for the recipe for this one. It is just a really big crowd pleaser, and it's very simple as well. So I have my crescent roll dough, and this is just regular crescent rolls. So I am pinching the seams together to make it nice and flat and a nice solid piece. So once these are all together, I'm using my pizza cutter to just cut this into little squares, and I'm going to add these little dough squares into my mini muffin tin. So I'm just going to put 1 square into each little mini muffin tin. These make the best little cups, and you can make a ton of different things with these little cups. I just absolutely love them. They're super versatile. So I have half of a block of cream cheese, and then I have some cooked ground turkey taco meat that we had when we had some taco night last night. So leftover taco meat is really great for this, and there's just a half a brick of cream cheese. Then I'm also going to add in some shredded cheddar cheese on top of this right before I put these in the oven. So I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and then these only take about 11 to 13 minutes to cook. They're so good. You can top these with some garnish when they're done. Also, you can do avocado, which is our favorite, a little bit of sour cream if you want, a little salsa also. Whatever your kind of favorite taco toppings are, go really great on the top of these once they're done. So now that the shredded cheddar cheese is on, I will put these in the oven, and like I said, they are a huge hit. Look how good these turn out. Really great bite-sized appetizer. So I'm going to be doing another dough sheet. This is going to be another pinwheel, which is, they're always so easy, always turn out so great. I have this spinach and artichoke dip, which I use in a ton of recipes. I love it in appetizers. I love it in some dinner recipes also. It's so yummy. I just get it at my Walmart. You can make your own spinach artichoke dip for this if you would like. So now I'm going to roll it up nice and tight just into the little pinwheel shape. And then I'm going to freeze this in the freezer for about 2 to 3 hours. And then it really just makes cutting this really, really easy. So now that this has firmed up in the freezer, I'm just going to cut it into its little pieces. And all of this filling in here, oh my gosh, it's so, so good and so simple. Really just 2 ingredients for this one, the dip and the crescent roll sheet. And it doesn't have to be very perfect on the circles on this. They will even itself out once these are baked. So look how good they are. They're nice and round. They are so yummy. About 350 for about 11 to 13 minutes. So this is going to be a crab meat stuffed crescent roll cup, and I have a brick of cream cheese. It is set out at room temperature. I have a can of imitation crab. I have some Parmesan cheese. I have some mayonnaise as well. I have some lemon juice and some garlic powder also that I'm going to add in. This is a really, really yummy filling. I will put the recipe for this in the description box so that you know all the measurements and the ingredients for this one. Give this a mix, yummy, yummy filling, and it just goes so perfect in a crescent roll cup. So this is a really huge hit and really easy and quick to make also. All these are super quick and very easy. So I have my crescent roll dough. I just use a lot of times the Great Value crescent roll dough. You can use Pillsbury crescent roll dough if you'd like. Either one, they're basically the same to me. So I'm just going to unroll these crescent rolls and I will pinch the seams together to make it nice and solid. And then I'm going to make them into little squares, cut them with my pizza cutter, which I have found is the best way to cut this kind of dough. It doesn't stick to the pizza cutter. And like a knife, it'll sometimes stick to that knife and then you're kind of stuck with a messy little square of dough. So this pizza cutter works really great. So I'm going to put a little square into each of my mini muffin tins and just a really great bite-sized appetizer. These are so good and just we love finger foods. We love appetizers. I actually have a weakness for appetizers. I can never get enough of them. Whenever we are having a function that has appetizers, I love them. I just can never get enough. So I'm just adding this really yummy filling, just kind of a spoonful into the center of each of these little dough squares. I will bake these in the oven at 350 for about 11 to 13 minutes. Quick and easy, really, really yummy. I like to garnish the top of these with some sliced green onion when it comes out of the oven. It's just a nice little garnishment, but that is optional if you would like to add that or not. So these are so good. And like I said, I'll put the recipe for this one in the description box. So check that out if you want to make these. Here's my sliced green onion, just a little sprinkle on top for a nice little garnishment. They look great and just perfect with this crab mix. Huge, huge hit and also really easy to make, which I definitely love. So this is going to be a brie and jelly. And it's going to be a ball. I'm going to make these into a crescent roll ball, and these are sweet and savory and really, really yummy. I love making these. So I'm going to just unroll this, pinch the seams, and then I'm going to cut it with my pizza cutter again into some squares. And then once I have them all cut out into the squares, I will add in a little piece of the brie, a little spoonful of the jelly, and I will roll these up into little balls. And these are so, so great. I like to make this one for like a brunch appetizer sometimes. It's really great because it has a sweet and savory, but it is really good any time of day. It's an awesome appetizer. And so I am now going to cut this brie into some small pieces. I like to remove the rind from the brie. There are bries that you can get without the rind already, which I do really like those. But for this one has the rind on it, so I'm just going to cut it off and cut this brie into some small squares. So I do have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. These will take about 11 to 13 minutes to cook once I have them all ready to go and put into the oven. So this one is just delicious. Absolutely love it. If you like easy recipes, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am all about the easy and yummy recipes. The easier, the better. We have a busy schedule, so I love anything that's really easy. I post multiple videos a week, and I love sharing my recipes with you and hope that it helps you get some really yummy meals to the table for you and your family. And we love entertaining, so I make a lot of appetizers. So I have a lot of appetizers on my channel. So make sure you click subscribe. Put a like on this video if you are enjoying these crescent roll appetizers. This really helps other people see this video, and if they're looking for some crescent roll appetizers, it really helps them see this, and I just really appreciate that. So I'm putting a little dollop of the jam. You can use your favorite jam or jelly for this. I love this raspberry one. It goes perfect with the brie. And once these all have this jam on it, I will kind of close up these little squares and make them into little circles so that this brie and jelly is right on the inside, and super fun and kind of just a wonderful bite-sized finger food. So I'm just going to kind of close this up, and then I will pinch the seams, and then I like to set this back onto my baking mat lined cookie sheet with the seams down, so it really just helps it stay kind of closed up. So I'm just going to do this for all of these, and you can kind of stretch the dough a little bit. It's definitely stretchable, and you can just kind of make it into a nice, awesome little ball. So I'm going to do that for all of these, and then once they are all in their little balls, I'm going to brush them with a little bit of melted butter. This is just going to give it just a really awesome flavor, make them nice and golden, and this is just a really fun little thing to brush on top. You don't have to, definitely optional if you'd like, but makes them really, really good. So once this is all brushed on, they'll go into the oven. These are so great. They are perfect when they come right out of the oven. I love serving them nice and warm, and they just kind of melt in your mouth. Look how awesome they turned out. They are just a huge, huge hit. So I'm going to use a pizza crust dough for this one. It's right in the crescent roll dough section of the grocery store. You can use a crescent roll sheet for this if you would like, but this is going to be a little pizza pinwheel. So you can use a crescent roll dough sheet, or you can use a pizza dough sheet. Either one works really great. So you can use a pizza sauce or a marinara spaghetti sauce, whichever you prefer. Spread a nice little light layer. And now I have a pizza blend shredded cheese. You can do a mozzarella shredded cheese if you'd like. So just a nice thin layer. And now I'm going to do a layer of pepperoni. And you can really customize this to however you want. You can do any kind of pizza ingredients. You can do some olives if you'd like. It was really good in this one. I'm going to add a little bit more shredded cheddar cheese on top, and then I'm going to roll this up. Once it's rolled up, I'm going to put this in the freezer for about 2 to 3 hours, let it set up. And this is really great to make ahead of time. I love make ahead appetizers. So you can make this, roll it up, put it in the freezer, and then before you're going to serve it, you can pull it out of that freezer, cut it, and it cuts so much easier when it's frozen a bit because all these ingredients just stay right into this pinwheel. So I have my baking mat lined cookie sheet. I'm going to bake these in the oven for about 11 to 13 minutes. Quick, easy, they come out so good. You can serve this with a side of pizza sauce if you want, and these are just a huge hit, and the kids love these too. I hope that you enjoyed these 6 crescent roll dough appetizers. They're all super easy and really, really yummy. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new, and check out my other videos when you have a chance. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.